Hi everyone. Today's videos we will show you a way to command computers in the way you wish. Just with the use of AI, you can ask your PC to browse and to go to a website to choose a pair of shoes that of color brown without ever going yourself to that website, but just telling LM go to Etsy and choose the website for choose a pair of shoes of color brown for summer, let's say, and the LLM will automatically browse the web and go wherever you wish and find for you the pair of shoes. So let's go and do that. First of all, to achieve this, you need to use Playwright MCP. MCP Model Context Protocol is a protocol that has been created recently by Anthropic, and that is becoming very famous very quickly because it allows AI to use those protocols to connect to these tools with those APIs seamlessly and fast. So let's go into it. So first of all, to achieve to install Playwright MCP, you need to go to the um, repository of GitHub, which contains it, and you can read there the instructions, because when you read the instruction, you will see that to install it, you can either click to one of those two buttons, but one of the prerequisite is to have Visual Studio Code, which is a coding IDE, installed into your machine. Considering that you have done that, then you can click one of these two buttons, or you can use one of these two commands to install the MCP. If you have cursor, this can happen in the same way. I have actually installed in cursor the MCP. So the way you can do in cursor, which is another coding AI IDE, is to go to the setting, clicking here, then you can click to MCP, click to add button, and then you can go to your to the website here, and you can copy paste this, or you can copy paste in alternative one of the options you wish. If you want to use the vision, you can install this bit. You can click copy here, then go back to your cursor file and copy and paste it. Once you paste it, you can go back to setting to MCP, and this will become green. That if become green means that you have you are all set up, and you can go to the chat to ask anything you want. Let's create a new page now and say to write a prompt to go to the Etsy website and choose a pair of shoes color brown for summer for men, and add add one in the cart. That's it. We are not purchasing it. But don't purchase it. Okay, let's do this, and let's the agent follow up. Now you can see that it's calling the MCP tool. We can confirm and run the tool, and here we go. Now it should start it should open the page now soon. Let's run the command again. is already doing it in the background, even though we want to see what it's doing. Here we go. I didn't I didn't show you, but yes, let's have a look. It is finding the verification required issue. Probably, let's see if it finds out by itself. Content type image not supported. I see the captcha image. You see, it found the captcha image. Uh, and please resolve the captcha. And let's do that. Let's see if it does first. If it doesn't, I will just do it myself because captcha we know that in testing is something basically that is not allowed to do the automation. So let's just do it ourselves. That's it. The access is blocked naturally because we abused it. Let's do from scratch. Do all the process from scratch. And this time we will fill the captcha ourselves. Okay, it's calling the MCP. Let's put it in the bit. Okay, let's put it in this way. And let's see here the screen. And now we search man brown shoes. Okay, let's go for it. Let's see what it does. Have the access blocked for Etsy for some reason. Let's solve the problem. It appears that Etsy has blocked access for this browser. I think Etsy understands if there is an automation happening. Um, let's do something else. Okay, let's go to Playwright documentation. Go to the Playwright documentation and give me the docs for collaboration in testing. Let's do this and let's see what it does. In Playwright, this tool is really useful because you can basically navigate and perform automation testing with the use of AI. So sounds really fantastic. Let's see. Fantastic. It already went to the website, Playwright, documentation. Now we say, let me navigate to the documentation and search for collaboration related content. Let's do that. Obviously, I think it's the page context and it need to figure it out by itself. Let's see if it can. I need to search documentation. K is going to the docs, browser type. Let's go for it. Visual comparisons. He didn't find it yet. He's searching for visual comparisons. It understood that you need to search something else. And is searching again. Okay, we need to be a bit more specific because collaboration is not called. Let's say we want to open two tabs concurrently in play concurrently and search in the docs um, relevant information. Get me to the right place in the Playwright docs. And let's see what it does. If we can find the correct page. Let's run. Okay, we're installation. Now let me search for information about working with multiple tabs or pages. Seems like it's getting the right place. Okay, searching the docs. Calling, yes, let's go. Multiple, it found it. It found it. Great. We are in the documentation. Let me check the search result. Yes, it even scrolled down to where the place exactly is. Can basically make the use case for this tool is to make a research without even trying to understand where something is, to just write in plain English. Let's perform something more technical for automation testing now. Um, I will ask to write down in a document test file the locators you choose to perform the actions in the Playwright documentation with Playwright best practices to create an automation test. If it does this, I believe that AI it might be taking over my job. Okay, so let's run the tool. Let's see if it creates the file. Okay. Let's do the action in test file. Okay, it's not the moment it's creating the file yet. It's performing the action. I need to find information, the locators. Yes, it's actually doing checking all these informations. Let me check the writing text for information about locators. Is checking that again. Let me check the actions. Let's let it do it. Let's let it do it all the job. Great. Now I see all the actions with information about locators. I see there is a link about to locator API and a different type of locators. Let me check those links to get more information about best practices on locators. Okay, it's searching basically the best practices on locator in real time before even performing the action. And is creating the test. Obviously now it is creating the test. I am let's see in bigger. What it did. So it created a new context page, which is correct. It created the plugin locator as login, even though I'm not sure why we should ever login. Then test user password. This doesn't make much sense because there is no reason to log in. Okay, this is the demonstration of these files, but I want to check if it's actually performing this on the. Okay, it didn't do it. It did check the information as I expected in Playwright, but it didn't give me the actions on the page. So I'm gonna ask you, but I ask you the real locators in the Playwright search for the rules to create two concurrent pages. So while going into the docs, you should have created a test file with the actions performed. This is the last try that I'm making. I want really to see what this will perform. It's actually doing it. Yes, it actually did it because I can see that the page is correct. This locator, I wonder if there is a better locator for it, but it's using best practices. Wow, this is a very good alternative to perform automation testing, or at least to complete, and then you can obviously make it better, refine, use best practices. But this is it might be able to speed up the automation testing, and this seems all correct because it it created even two instances in two tabs. Let's see if it did it here. No, it didn't do it in the test. It created the test with it, but it didn't do it. Probably it created the automation test based on that scenario, but based on the locators that it found, what we can search to double check this. The title, browser text, so multiple pages. In the search box. So here it wrote multiple pages and it found it. Let's inspect it. It is. So here we have a class of doc search hit title. And in cursor, it found it was best practice because it used the link with the multiple pages. It could have done also get by text or get by role, Yes, or through the link. Great. Fantastic. No words. I'm speechless. By the way, this is the MCP um, protocol that allow you to use Playwright and control your PC with it. I hope this video was useful for you. If it did, consider subscribing the channel for more video like this. This is something very good for automation testers, but also for people simply that want to browse the web and perform actions without touching and without performing it by hand, but just with the use of AI. Let me know what do you think about it, and see you in the next video.